now that COVID is becoming, well, this pandemic is like nothing we've ever seen. It is just burning through this country. That's the bad news. The good news is it's not killing as many people, but it's still killing people. It's still causing people to require hospitalization. You know, some people get asymptomatic cases, some people get the sniffles, and some people get knocked down with what they've described as worse than the worst flu I've ever had in my life. But they are coming through on the other side. Now, whether they're going to come through with long COVID, whether that long COVID is going to include some of the more concerning symptoms like, you know, cardiac insufficiency, lung problems, lifelong lung problems, impotence, dementia. One of my best friends I was talking to a couple days ago on the phone, and he was like, he just got COVID. By just, I mean like 4 or 5 months ago. And he said he had worked his way, and he's in his late 60s, and he had worked his way up to the point where he was running 5 miles a day. And he said, since I had COVID, I can't run anymore, and I get these horrible muscle cramps. That's long COVID. That's a very mild case of long COVID. But hey, if you can't exercise, the deterioration starts setting in. So there's, you know, some legitimate concerns about this. And high school students are not unaware of it. They can read the newspaper and the scientific reports just like everybody else. And so now, this from MSN, students from the Oakland Unified School District have threatened to strike and not attend in-person classes unless the district reverts to remote learning or complies with a list of health and testing demands that they've laid out, which includes a KN95 mask for every student, testing at least twice a week, expanded outdoor space for lunchtime so that they can eat, safely. And they published this online petition. It's been signed by more than 900 Oakland Unified School District students. It says, quote, there's a lot of concerns regarding safety measures and how to protect us from COVID-19, especially the highly contagious Omicron variant. We must go back to distance learning until the cases go down again. And then they go on to say that if the district doesn't respond to their demands, that they will go on strike to get, quote, until we get what we need to be safe. The students have given the school district 1 week. They have until Monday of next week. And if not, they're going to start boycotting classes. They're going to hold an in-person strike outside the district headquarters on January 21st. They're going to boycott classes starting next Tuesday. On Tuesday of this week, the district appeared to respond yesterday to the health and safety concerns by announcing that they had distributed KN95 masks to teachers and ordered 200,000 masks for students. This is a district that has 50,000 students in it. And also said that they are providing 2 HEPA filter air purifiers for each classroom and that they're going to expand covered outdoor lunch seating. Now, they haven't yet met the students' demand for twice weekly testing. But, you know, this is a start. On Friday, at least, this article reports, on Friday, at least a dozen of Oakland's 80 schools were closed by a teacher sick out when more than 500 teachers called in sick. This was not the union. And many of these teachers were actually sick. But the teachers are also demanding more health and safety measures. This is, we talked with Dr. Eric Feigelding about this yesterday. Buildings have to start changing their HVAC systems so that when the air goes from one office to the next or one apartment to the next, it passes through a filter and an ultraviolet light, which will kill viruses. This is not rocket science. This technology has been around forever. Well, not forever, but it's been around for decades. We have one right here in the studio. It's sitting right next to Sean. It's a HEPA filter with a UV light in it that will kill any virus that passes through it. And it was like, $70 on Amazon. This is not, we're not talking hundreds of millions of dollars here. But building these things into the HVAC systems, that is going to be more complex. But it's something we have to do.